morning, it's day 171. Madison is eating banana bread and scrambled eggs for breakfast. I am making egg tacos. Yummy. So what are egg tacos, you might be asking yourself? Pretty simple. It's just scrambled eggs made with 1 tablespoon of salsa, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of salsa. Beat it up, put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, shake it up so the liquid distributes, put it in for another 30 seconds, and then it should be moist, but it shouldn't be runny, and if it is, put it in for another 10 or whatever. And you split that up between 2 little tortillas, and then you have a 235 calorie breakfast. Okay, I changed my mind. I just put that scrambled egg on 1 tortilla. This baffles my mind. This is why you don't buy an LG dishwasher. Look, this went through a power scrub cycle with an extra rinse. And there's still a little tiny piece of avocado stuck on it. Oh my god. So if any of you were wondering how the progress in the dining room is going, it's right about there. Right about the same place you saw it last. Reason being, in order to finish it, not only do we have to do the work, but Brian and I have to decide on a paint color and a wallpaper design. And with his oral surgery and everything, we just haven't had the opportunity to do it. Not only that, we just haven't had the time, because taking these two into a store, it's insane. So I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna have to do the initial research to try to find something and then just kind of present him with a couple choices. And then as far as paint colors go, I don't know. I'm gonna have to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But it's so crazy. Like, can you see that? You see the color on that kitchen wall right there? And then you see the color through the door in the dining room. That's supposed to be the same color. You can see that's not the same color. That is like, that's like gray in there, and this is like beige. But I really can't repaint that dining room again. Brian will kill me. So here's the good news and the bad news. The good news is that we probably finally have the okay, the go-ahead to book our cruise. And we found a date that fits in the time frame that his work has allowed him. I think it's a 4-day to the Bahamas. It's not the perfect places that I wanted to go and whatever, but it is what it is, and we have to go with it. But I'm sure we'll have a great time. The bad news is that it is a little bit more than a month away. So that means that I only have a month to try to lose as much weight as possible. And I'm not really in the mood to, like, step it up and go crazy. Like, as in no indulgence days or anything like that. But that's my problem, right? I mean, if I really wanted to get it done, that's what I would have to do, and it'd be a sacrifice. I don't know. Because right now, I'm kind of in a little bit of a plateau because I've been pretty good all week. Today's Friday. Was I on my calories on Monday? I think I was on my calories on Monday. I went 600 calories over on Tuesday, which really should have only maintained my current weight. I was totally good on Wednesday and totally good yesterday, and I'm still sitting at 156.2 this morning. So, that sucks. Plus our birthdays are at the end of the month. So, I mean, I might cut down on the indulgence days instead of doing them once a week, but I'm going to have to think about it because, I mean, that's really all that keeps me going all week is looking forward to that indulgence day once a week. But I would love to be in the 140s by the time we get there. I mean, by the time we go. Which, is that doable? It could be. I mean, there's nothing more I can do. I can't eat any less, really, than I'm already eating. I can't work out because you know how that doesn't help me lose weight. The only thing I can do is cut out the indulgence days. And cut down on the stress. And the sodium, I don't know. So, yeah, I'm going to have to look at the dates and see when our birthdays work out and stuff like that. Plus, I could just see it as, you know, it's going to be pretty much free-for-all the whole time we're gone. What else? Yeah, I had a bit of high anxiety last night for some strange reason. I don't know what was going on, but I was able to go to sleep, so that's good. Didn't have any problems there. I don't know. I mean, there's part of me that might think that I might have IBS, but I've never been diagnosed with it, and if you don't know what it is, look it up, because I'm not going to, like, get into the gory details about it, but has something to do with your digestive system. But, I don't know, it's just strange. I'm baffled. Because it's usually only alcohol or medication that has that effect on me, like that really spins me into a full-blown panic attack or any kind of aftershock panic attack like that, which I was on the medication earlier in the week, so I don't know, maybe it's still about that, I don't know. And I didn't have any caffeine yesterday, and my emotional outbursts were definitely at a minimum. But I really missed it, and I ended up having like 4 glasses of that diet caffeine-free soda, and I think it was like almost like I was just trying to get that jolt, like subconsciously, so I kept drinking it. But I drank enough water too, so I don't know why I'm not really losing the weight. I was really high in sodium yesterday though, so maybe that's part of it. But this morning I am drinking a little caffeine. I'm thinking I might have had 2 glasses the day before yesterday, and that might have been why I was such a mega bitch, but I don't know. This time I went half Pepsi Max, half diet caffeine free, so hopefully it'll work out alright. And hopefully I won't have any computer bugs that will like get under my skin today. Does anybody else who's ever had young children, do your kids ever like breathe weird? Like Alana, she's in the playroom down there. She spends a lot of her time in there. And I go back there and watch TV with her and play with her and stuff. But, you know, I'm sitting out here sometimes and she's back there. And all I'm hearing is like, like almost like she's going to the bathroom or something, but it's like all the time. I don't know how to describe it. Like almost like she's holding her breath or I don't know what that is. I just got off the phone with my brother-in-law. I was on the phone with him for like 35 minutes talking about this cruise. And I'm really having second thoughts, because it looks like it's going to cost way more than we have to pay for it. And I really didn't want to be pinching pennies or whatever, but I just don't want to go and have to worry, oh, we can't do that because we don't have that, or, oh gosh, we don't have that in our childcare budget, we can't go out tonight, or, you know, don't buy another beer because we just don't have it. I just didn't want to be pinching pennies like that, and now it looks like that's what I'm going to have to be doing. I don't know. I thought that $2,200 was going to be enough, and now it looks like it's not. Even for like the very low end of the cruise industry, Carnival Cruise Line's an older ship going out of Orlando. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? That's a lot of money. Hey guys, it's lunchtime. This is my lunch, salt and vinegar potato chips and a tuna sandwich, and I think this is 300 calories. Cookies. It's only noon, and I think I've eaten like almost 900 calories. That is not good. Hey guys, so here's what I'm thinking in regards to the cruise. It will be leaving in about 5 weeks, but I think I have like 6 weekends or something. As you know, I usually have an indulgence day where I can eat anything I want, and as much as I want, whatever, 1 day a week. That's what I've been trying to keep it to. But since I really need to try to lose as much weight as possible, I'd like to set my goal at the 145s, somewhere in the span of 145.8. I'm not going to round up to 146. If I see the number 145, no matter what's after the point or below, I will be very, very happy. I'm telling myself that because I really want to be closer to my goal, but asking 11.2 pounds at this stage in the game is really asking a lot in my mind. Because really my goal was to hit 155 by the end of August, wasn't it? And I didn't do that, and I just now realize that. Because I got all cocky because I was 153.8 like 2 weeks ago, and I thought, oh, of course I'll be 155 at the end of August. And then family came, and then surgery happened, and then, you know, things got off track, and I missed my goal. And that was my conservative goal for the end of August, so that's not awesome. But let's not live in the past and what didn't happen. Let's talk about what's going to happen. I need to lose 11.2 pounds in, what did I say? Did I say 5 weeks and some change or 4 weeks and some change? Now I gotta look at my calendar. Hold on a second. Anyway, while this computer is trying to show me my calendar, I've looked at it, and what I've decided to do is to have, I think it's 4 weeks and some change. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5 weeks and some change. Okay, that's good. I am allotting myself at this point in time 4 indulgence days between now and the cruise. But I might have to add a 5th one. Or I may have to scratch one of the indulgence days and add another one, because this is what I'm looking at. Today's the 2nd. I'm going to have an indulgence day this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. And then I thought I'll have the next weekend, the 11th. And then Brian's birthday's on the 25th. His dad's going to be in town that weekend, so we'll probably go out to eat or something. So I'm going to have that. And then the 28th is my birthday, so of course I'd like to... I can't celebrate without food. I mean, come on. I'll always be a fat girl inside, you know? I mean that in a loving way. Because I have to laugh about it, right? But you know what I mean. You can't celebrate without food. I just don't know any other way. So, those are the indulgence days I've given myself. Now, our cruise isn't supposed to leave until the 9th.
So my birthday would be the last one, and that's like a week and a half before that. I also need to look at kind of when flow is coming so I can kind of gauge when I'm going to lose and when I'm going to gain and when I can more afford an indulgence day rather than not, because it's usually like, when is it? Like a few days after my period that I'll shed the water weight, and then I'll lose pretty well. But it's leading up to that it doesn't go so well. So anyway, I just think that I should kind of time the indulgence days with that too, because I don't want to do like an indulgence day 3 days apart when I'm trying to be good, but I don't really see a way around it. Of course, I could go no indulgence days. You guys could be sitting there saying, well, don't have an indulgence day at all. Just be moderate. Just work it into your calories, you know, but it's like, I'm just not all that able to do that. Speaking of, I need to get a sitter for my birthday, because I would like to go do something for my birthday. Anyway, let's see. I'll check that out and I'll get back to you guys, but that's what I'm thinking. The 4th, the 11th, the 25th, and the 28th. So only 4 indulgence days in the next 5 weeks. Well, it'll be 5 weeks and 1 day, because on the 9th we'll actually be on the cruise ship and I'll be eating what I want. So let's just say 5 weeks just to call it even. So 4 indulgence days in 5 weeks. I think that that's a pretty good goal to do, and losing 11.2 pounds is going to be tough, man. I just really wish that I had not somehow fallen off the train on day 157 and like totally gone crazy, because I have the list here. 157 I was 153.8. 158 I didn't even weigh myself. 159, day 159 I was 157.4. Then I was up 0.4, then I was down 0.4, then I was up 0.4, then I was down 0.8, then I was the same, then I was up 1.8, and then I don't know, and then I was up another pound, and then I was down 2 pounds, and then I was down 1.6 pounds, and then I was up 0.2, and then I was down 0.2. So now I'm sitting at 156.2, and like I said earlier, I mean, I'm disappointed in that, because I feel like I've really tried to be very good this week, even though I did have a 600 calorie slip up on Tuesday. I feel like I've done well at sticking to it, and I'm not losing anything. So poo on a shoe, as Sam would say. It's 4 o'clock. The baby's awake. Alana's awake. She's going to be like 12, and I'm still going to be calling her the baby. I got to go get her up, give them a snack, read them a book. Looks like it's sunny skies outside, so I'll be taking Madison to her final swimming lesson. Oh my god, I'm so glad it's over. Like, I don't know if it's like scheduling it in the evening or just the fact that it was canceled and rescheduled so many times, but I'm so annoyed with this swimming class at this point. I'm just so glad that it's over. So today's the last one of that. So we'll be going to there from 4:30 to 5, get home, make dinner. I'm going to make salmon and asparagus and mushrooms, which maybe I might do a separate video on that, because some of you like to see the recipes that I do, which sometimes they're not very good, but whatever. So yeah, and I was a little off earlier when I told you I'd had 850. I'd actually had like 700 and something, so I had enough for my dinner. And I'm also going to have some brown rice with the fish and the asparagus and mushrooms. And then I've also slotted myself for a frozen yogurt bar. And then that still leaves me with 76 calories left. But I only counted 1 teaspoon of olive oil for dinner, and I might need a little bit more than that, I don't know. And I had a pickle because I was really hungry and I really had no calories. So that, and I'm drinking my water, and I'm drinking my diet decaf soda, and that's about it. So guys, for this whole meal, including the olive oil that it was cooked in. My guesstimate is about 350 calories.
Okay guys, it is 8:55. Brian's home early from work for the holiday weekend. We got a weird notice in the mail from a collection agency from Verizon for $40, so we think Brian's identity may have been stolen. So we got to check the credit reports tonight. I am 100 calories over, so that means I lose $1. Lots of research going on today, looking for a new therapist, looking for cruise stuff, looking for kennels for the dogs to go into during the vacation. Lots of research going on online today, and I am signing off for tonight. Good night.